Grand Rising, beautiful souls. So welcome to a very early rise of some soul truth divine that is whomever it's going to be for. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get some soul truths, right? Because that is all we shall receive. Some soul truths. Am I willing? Are you willing? Are you willing? Am I willing? You are on the edge of something great. Can you feel it? Yes, there is a risk, uncertainty, and imperfections ahead. Failure is certain, and vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave and trust yourself more than ever before. You will reach the dream, but you must stretch yourself into a whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move forward with courage. Today's soul action: be brave, follow your heart's compass, and lift the lid on your own dreams. Today's mantra: it's possible, right? Okay, beautiful. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? All right, what we're gonna do is don't watch. Okay, we're gonna do some soul throws. Right, one fell out. Two fell out. And three fell out. Right, so one, two, or three. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. What is your soul truth message? Okay. Oh, should I pick one? Okay. I am going to pick. Shit. This is where it's so hard. It's so very early, guys. But thank you so much for tapping in, tuning in with Enchantress Esme, the babbler Esme, on this evolutionary rise that's happening at this moment in time. Forgive that I didn't say an introduction. It's just, yeah. Right. All right. I'm gonna pick. I don't know which one. Is it if you have like, I don't know, I have Pisces moon, and so usually when I'm presented with lots of options and stuff, it's like, oh my god, which one? So that's how I feel right now. Okay. All right, I'm gonna choose this one. Okay, so if you chose this one, do I know all my strengths and am I using them? We all have superpowers, but it is up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Today's soul action: ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? Beautiful. If you chose these, how can I be more flexible right now? Right? How can you be more flexible right now? What are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. Today's soul action: remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. Then go do some yoga. All right, if you chose this one, am I apologizing for my truth? What? Be unapologetically you. Stop apologizing, right? People that are so determined to just misunderstand you, right? Because they want to misunderstand you because you trigger their freaking demons, right? To come on up. And I speak very poetically and all this kind of stuff, but as you trigger the parts of themselves that they keep so hidden from even themselves, that when they see you, it's like a reminder to themselves about that which they can be too, but they're not seeing it from that perspective, right? Am I apologizing for my truth? Freaking don't, right? What part of you is apologizing for your truth and why? Today's soul action. Today, be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of it. You never know whose life you will change when you are brave enough to speak it. Be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us. This will give others permission to speak their own truth. There is room for all of us. Today's mantra, courage is contagious, right? So you may have come to from a place of like maybe abuse, misuse, or something like that too. And you may have been surrounded by people that made you feel like that gaslighted your experience, right? So let's say you come from like an abusive household like me. Like for me, for instance, I got shamed and I got called traitor and disloyal and all these kind of things because I spoke against the family, right? I spoke against the family and things like that. And my truth offends them and things like that. It's just like the same thing when I had the article written about me, and it brought up my past, my family, my immediate family, not all of them, I'm not saying, but most of them, the ones that were from that time, were offended. Like, why is that significant? Why do I need to say that? Why do I need to bring up old wounds? Why do I have to? That's because it's a trigger for them because they didn't heal those old wounds. But how dare someone have the audacity to make you feel a type of way for speaking your fucking truth? Like, you don't get to tell my story. If you don't like the role that you play in my story, right? If you don't like the role that you play in my story, then you should think about how you act. And you should think about the ripple effect of your behavior and how that might look in my story. And I don't say anything for victimization. Everything that I say is for educational purposes, for evolutionary purposes. But, you know, I'm getting, you hear me, my voice just changed. I get real, like, because it's an injustice. I'm here for you. For those of you that ever feel like someone's making you be quiet about how you express yourself, or gaslighting you about how you express yourself, or speaking your levelings of truth, and here you are, I'm sorry. I it's so conditioned into my being of I'm sorry, that I'm still catching myself whenever I freaking apologize for no reason. I'm sorry for breathing. I'm sorry that my light offends you. I'm sorry that you got smacked by my light. Like, I don't know what to say. Right? So what part of you is apologizing for your truth, for your greatness, for your brilliance? You know what I'm saying? Don't let that be you. All right, so we are going to randomly choose our therapy. What am I scared of when it comes to relationships? Am I afraid of commitment? Am I afraid to trust? Am I afraid to lose control? Am I afraid to be hurt? Where do these fears come from? Right? Write these questions down. Reflect upon them for yourself. Introspect, reflect, detect, identify. Right? In order for humans to evolve, we constantly need to pause, learn, and reflect. It's a good idea to spend a few minutes each night thinking about your day. What went right? What went wrong? And what lessons did you learn? Over the course of the next week, try playing your day in your head as if it was a movie and analyze it. Tune into your thoughts and pay attention to any strong feelings, positive or negative. See if you discover something new and interesting. These are solution cards, okay? These are solutions to whatever resolutions you need to bring forth in yourself, and it's a DIY strategy. Definitely go check out everything in the description box, which is going to link us to every single multiverse that is available for you and I to further connect upon, okay? All right, random. What is my biggest and proudest accomplishment so far? I'll share. My daughter. I'm getting emotional, but it is true. And for those of you that are parents out there, then you understand. Well, you know, whatever. You that's funny. So, but fine. So being a parent, right? I find that to be an accomplishment because you know, part of my upbringing and stuff is I didn't want to be another statistic. I didn't want to, because everybody thought I was going to ruin my life, ruin all my potential, ruin everything and all this kind of stuff. Because that's how they speak, right? They speak of new life and they're like, oh, you just ruined your life. And da, 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 da. I have not ruined my life. She's the greatest accomplishment of my life. And I'm proud of how far she and I have come in our own evolution. You know what I'm saying? What is my biggest and proudest accomplishment so far? Look, so, you know, there's so many things. There's so many chapters you can go through every year of your life. Start visiting, especially from your childhood. Like, you know, I have so many childhood experiences that if I want to victimize it, I can, and I can say I was robbed of being celebrated. Like for example, like I didn't have birthday parties. The only time I ever got a birthday party was literally when my mother died. I'm talking about when I was older. Granted, when I was a baby, I'm sure I had birthday parties and all this kind of stuff because there's pictures. I'm talking about when I was older, I wasn't like, they didn't throw me a birthday party to celebrate my birthday, right? But it's crazy because like you can say whatever you want and things like that, but my sister got a birthday party. She had birthday parties. They celebrated. But the only time that they ever threw me a birthday party, and check out how sick, demented, and twisted this is. Like, honestly, just think about it. My mom had died in November, right? November 3rd, right? My birthday is December 4th, right? Is that enough time for grieving when you just lost your fucking parent? So that whole entire birthday party they decided to throw for me, I stayed in the bathroom, hysterical, crying. Like, and so for me too, like I had accomplishments like in school. I was on the award, I was on the honor roll, I was in chorus, I did theater, I did this, I did that, I did this, I had this award. And the only show I can think about that they came to was one show. And the only reason why I really feel like they even came and they even almost ruined that night for me too, was this, it was the honor roll, it was one honor roll ceremony. Mind you, I was on the honor roll for years. But this one they came to, and it was because I had a duet, a piano duet with this other chick, and I was bringing my keyboard from home. And so obviously I needed somebody to help me with that. And because I was performing and I needed a certain equipment for my house, that's the only reason, honestly. And my graduation, of course. But yeah, so you may have had it conditioned into your being not to be celebrated, and so it could feel awkward. It could feel so awkward to celebrate you because you're not accustomed to that. You know what I'm saying? And so Now it's up to you, right? There's nothing you can do about the shit hand that you're dealt, but it's your responsibility to shift that shit hand that you were dealt and make it something else. It's not anybody else's responsibility, right? So being proud of you is a start. And whether it's like you woke up today and you didn't cry, you woke up today and you smiled, you woke up today and you combed your hair, you took a shower, you brushed your teeth, you woke up today and you had a bright outlook on how your day was going to be. You woke up today and you hugged yourself, you loved yourself, you honored you know. Yeah. So what are some of my best qualities that attract people to me? Right? Is it your smile? I'm sure you have a beautiful smile. If you're tapped in, turned on, tuned in with the eye, you have a beautiful smile. You have a beautiful smile, a twinkle in your eye. You move with such passion, grace, like, you know, you're a looker. And it's within. It has nothing to do with that. Like you, like people be like, I'm not attractive. You're beautiful. Right? What are some of your best qualities that attract people to me? My giggle. It's true. It's true. I could be laughing and people walk by and they have to look. They're like, who's giggling like that, right? Anyway, so we're loving on ourselves because that's how we do when we do what we do, how we do, you know? All right, let's do one more of these. Close your eyes and focus on the point between your eyebrows, your third eye. Imagine you are breathing through this third eye. Breath work. Definitely tap in, turn on, tune in with me. Follow me on Instagram at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS. That's I, the one and only over there. You can follow for free or subscribe to for just 99 cents and be gifted immediate access to hundreds plus of infinitely growing content made that is just for you. When I say exclusive, that means it's shared nowhere else. Okay, there's loads of mana for your mind, body, heart, and soul to entertain you whole. So definitely go tap in, turn on, tune in. The subscription, my friend, for Instagram will always remain at 99 cents. It has nothing to do with the money and more about the token of value and appreciation of mana that is exchanged between you and I, and it's the respect of that honoring, and that's why. So it's a token just to enter, and you would be gifted hundreds of exclusive posts that you can truly benefit from in every single dope-tastic, fantastic way. And if you ever want to not be a part of it anymore, all you have to do is unsubscribe. There's no contract. Like, you can cancel anytime. You don't have to exchange information with me. That's between you and Instagram, you see. Definitely, you can also go to witchyutopian.com for more of the kind of unique products and services over there, handcrafted goods along with unique services over there. Close your eyes and focus on the point between your eyebrows, your third eye. Imagine you are breathing through this third eye. Feel the presence of this third eye on your forehead and stay focused on it throughout the meditation. With regular practice, this powerful meditation can improve your intuition to your third eye. Let us take 9 deep breaths together into our third eye. Okay, so we're going to imagine with our mind's eye that every single time we take a deep breath from our nose, so the way that we are going to do this meditation practice, this third eye breathing practice, right, is we're going to close our eyes. We're going to place our pointer finger in between our brows, right? And we're going to imagine, right? Because we're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouths, okay? So we're going to imagine, we're going to direct the course of our breath to where our finger is placed in between our brows, right? So you're going to breathe in through your nose, and you're going to travel that breath with your mind's eye. This is a great visualization exercise, right? Because this is why you're closing your eyes, so that you can really focus upon the breath and to the fingertip felt in between your brows. So you just, with your mind's eye, you're breathing that in and you're traveling, right, with your mind's eye, that breath to where your finger is in your third eye. And then when it reaches there, you're just going to exhale through your mouth, right? So we're going to do that 9 times together. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Remember, you're imagining with your mind's eye that the breath is traveling to this third eye spot where your finger is pressed. Breathe in and breathe out. Close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Was that 6? Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a nice deep breath, conscious breath in. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more. We're going to take a nice deep breath in and out. The beauty about breathing is that you can breathe to any extremity in your body, any part of your body with your mind's eye. You can travel that breath, and it can take time, because this can help you, especially if you have like difficulty if you have difficulty like focusing, right? If you have like ADHD, if you have like it just conditioned into your being that you don't know how to sit still and you don't know how to focus upon, because you get so distracted easily and things like that. So this is a great visual. I like to do things in 3, 6, 9s, and 3s, right? So 9 breaths, a completion of a cycle, and you can just do 3 counts of 9 breaths 3 times a day. You know what I'm saying? For more insight, DIY, strategize, and exclusive type affordable coaching, definitely for 99 cents, you will get a lot and benefit from immensely subscribing on Instagram at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS, because it's magically delicious. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. Oh, shit. All right. So, what strengths, what highlights are we going to focus upon for those tapped in, turned on, tuned in, right? What gifts? What strengths? What wisdoms? What alchemy, evolution? All right, we're going to do more than these, but you know how I like to do. Choose one for you right now. Although all 3 might apply for this moment in time, just choose one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So for this one, I'm going to choose the middle one. All right, so for those of you that chose this one, conquer, right? You conquer, you slay, right? You overcome struggles and healed old trauma. Hope, persevere, ascend. You chose this one. Pinnacle, you are approaching your limit and close to the end. Peak, maximum, done, right? Here we go. That's accomplishing stuff, right? Here we go. Happiness. This is a time of good fortune and joy. Right? I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. My best friend got me some flowers. It was beautiful. I love that. Hey, here we go. Oh, this one doesn't even belong on you. That's funny that one's even here. But you put a spell on people. It's not so much a spell, don't get all like, because then you have all the freaking people come and be here. You'll say, you want what you put on. But no, but this is it. You're sexy, you're independent, you're fierce, right? You look at it, she has spider venom, right? So it's like spider venom. So you could be, it's like you can be good witch, bad witch, right? But it's not so much bad witch. It's just how it's gonna be like, so it's like how you are towards someone, and it's not even towards someone, it's just how your power, your spell is going to be placed onto somebody, is dependent upon their attitudes towards you. There we go. But here, I gotta take that out. It's funny that was there. Right? Right? Mastery, and then look at the spider web, right? So, right, mastery, you are learning new skills to help you succeed, right? So some of you might be studying back in school, receiving certifications, doing something new, right? Art, experience too, or putting yourself out there, or mastering something. You are the master alchemist. You are mastering your alchemy either way, but you're building a web of stuff. So you might be mastering now social networking too. Yeah, so here we go. And for those of you that do like spell work and all this kind of stuff, you might be mastering your spellcraft, your spell work and stuff like that, reclaiming your power, taking back your power and recovering what was lost, recovering what was lost, brain, rebirth, found, right? So rebirth and found, so you feel found, right? So you might too be working on your security, on your stability, on your career, like, you know, and all the things that you're doing, right? So observing too, right? With wisdom, watch and listen before making a decision, silent vigilance, waiting, right? Waiting for the right moment, waiting for the right time to even share your stuff, waiting for the right time to make your moves, right? Planting, because you're planting, looking for new ideas and taking action on them, preparing, starting, right? This is like a gestation period. This is a harvest too, right? You are searching for deeper substance, search, meaning, path. You're on your path. You could be a Sagittarius too, or have Sagittarius in your chart, right? Here you go. You're planting new seeds, right? Sensitive, right? Because of your sensitivities, your heightened levels of sensitivities, your claripotencies, right? For those of you that are into the clairs, right? Claricognizance, clarisentience, clairaudience, like all these kind of clairs. I coined the term claripotency because those of you that are tapped in, turned on, tuned in with I, you're potent as can be. And there's a leveling of majesty and craftsmanship and mastery that with this level of heightened sensitivity, which only grows with the mastery of your own mastery, you know, there's things that you have to learn to get better skilled at, and only practice and time will reveal the strengthening of your leveling of endurance and resilience and stuff like that too, right? So yeah, so smoke, you emerge from hiding and strive for new heights, reveal, aspire, rise, right? So you might be revealing something soon, right? There's something that you've been working on behind the scenes, or there's something, this is futuristic too, this is present now too, there's a mixed crowd as well, right? Because you're planting something. So it's like a smoke screen. It's like putting up a smoke screen in front for everybody. You only show that which you want to be seen, and then bam, you come out with your what you've been hunting, what you've been working on, what you've been mastering, you know what I mean? So that's dope, right? So something June, right? Something could be happening in June, mastery in June, a release in June, a contract in June, an opportunity in June, travel in May, right? June, and something in July too, being revealed, reclaimed, right? Yeah. Right? Freedom, right? Rattle. So shake things up for new inspiration and energy, fresh, creative, awake, right? Yeah, magical and mischievous, right? But in a good way, rattling, right? So freedom, it's time to release what's holding you back. Be brave, let go, move on, right? So pottery, growing. Some of you could be taking pottery too and stuff, having your power. Use your influence to create positive change, shift, belief, strength. You are being forged in the fire for strength, earthy, durable, tough, right? So yeah, that's what's up, right? So I'm getting earth sign energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? Especially with the colorings, the browns and stuff. Creativity, right? Some water energy up in here too. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You're being inspired to do great work. Talent, gifts, mission, right? Fire signs too are up in here. You know, all signs like fire signs, right? Friendship. You can rely on loyal support in your life now. So you have friendship, you have support, you have this radiance to you. Bask in the sunlight and share your brilliance. Shine, spotlight, fame. You could also have Leo in your chart too. Ritual, fire signs, Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? There's major change. You use ceremony to help focus your intentions, magic practice, right? Change your experiencing a sudden transformation, right? The ending of something, the beginning of something, the renewal of something, because you are a mystic. You have a close connection with spirit, the seer, magic, divine. You are magic, and you're taking steps at this time. Peace is here too, right? It is time to make peace within yourself and others. Prosper, love, promise, right? Woven. So some of you too could be like, I know that this says woven and stuff like that, but fertile, very fertile in whatever way. Shamans too, right? You commune with spirit for healing and guidance. Trance, message, cure. Some of you might be experiencing trance like experiences more, right? You're reaching the top, right? And success is on its way. Victory, fortune, gains. You take on challenges, overcome, right? Because you're the shaman dancer, you're the shamanic dancer, right? Right, you commune your spirit, victory is at hand, and you have cause to celebrate, conquest, triumph, joy. So you you extract from vessels, right? Some of you are tapping into this more, where you extract from the vessels the toxins, the metals, the entities, the like it's kind of like an exorcism of some sort, exorcism ritual, right? You could be having one on you. You could be getting certain kind of things removed and things like that. Like for superficial reference, like you could think of like this, like Black China removing all her cosmetic surgery and things like that, in terms of removing certain kind of toxics and things like that. So that could be in that superficial layer, or you could be that shamanic dancer doing that within yourself and also outside of yourself, where others come for your services, need your services, use your services. So you might already have like people know you through word of mouth and things like that, like referrals, right? So you might have a business that works off of referrals, like a spiritual business that's thriving, you know, like this may not be so much in the public, right? But you have something that's thriving behind the scenes because of your power, because of your mysticism, because of your energy, because of your healing powers, because of how you make other people feel. That shit spreads. So you might be within a community that may not necessarily be so spiritual, but you're successful within that community because they might not see it as spirit, but they see it as invigorating, refreshing, recalibrating every time, you know, just, yeah, we go deep, but whatever. Opening, you open, you activate, you're a portal, right? Take advantage of new opportunity now, bold possibility, risks, right? Protection. I'm going to end it on this. You are saved from harm, for better things coming, waiting, safe destiny. No weapons formed against you shall prosper. Any mofo that thinks any motherfudging differently, right, about that which they think they can do, hiding behind, there's no hiding. There's no veil, especially when you see through the veil, especially when you are beyond that veil, right? Especially when there is no veil. What's done in the dark is seen in the light. What's done by the dark will be shined upon by the light. Plutonic alchemy. So before we go, we're going to put for a final message. Final message. 1. So I'm going to mix them up. Oh, wait, do that. What's going to be your final to-go message? Just choose one, even if all apply. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to choose this one. All right. Chose that one. Speed. Seize the moment. It's time to act quickly. Do it now. Don't wait. Next one. Enduring. You are making steady, lasting progress. Stable, long-term, deep. Very good. Turtle. And this one. Security. You are being shielded from adversity and loss. Stable, strong, and safe. Period. What? And that's just how it be. Thank you so much. If you have yet to like this video and you made it this far, what are you waiting for? Don't karmically ruin yourself by being silly, you know? But definitely show some love. Thanks. Bye.